Well, it has already been a march to remember with once-in-a-lifetime moments captivating the country. What does this day have in store for us? As we welcome you to downtown St. Louis, where today 2 tickets to the Sweet 16 are waiting to be punched. First up, Purdue and Miami in this 2-7 battle in the West region, as the stage is set here in St. Louis.
Focusing on not only Lawyer's shooting ability, but from the outside. But I'm really interested to see how they play Braden Smith and see if they can take the ball away from him. Upstands already.
And right to start, Donaldson with a precision pass for Ernest Ude. And renewed the last 3 years in Bloomington. Here he is underneath, garnering a lot of attention. This is Allen, steps up and connects. That they've got in their scouting report, an emerging player for Jay Lucas. Lawyer gives to Kaufman-Wren. That's a lot of space for a guy of his skill set.
Yeah, and that's not to say, Spiro, as you well know, that he can't operate going to his left, because he can.
Donaldson dials it up on a deep shot.
Purdue is getting some good looks on the blocks early on to start.
Here comes Henderson, chiseling his way to the rack. Went right into the chest of Kaufman-Wren.
Yeah, so that's one of the things they're going to focus on, going body to body.
Boilermakers working quick.
Just not hitting the open ones when they need them. Here comes Lawyer up the screens.
First 3 of the day for Lawyer. From the senior Lawyer. Jack Benter has checked into the game first time for Matt Painter. This is Donaldson, big shot. Just seems like every time. 2 years at Auburn under Bruce Pearl, 1 year at Michigan last season. I think it all. Look at Smith. Just a master class. Smith sizes up Malovitz, finds his spot, elevates. Offensive rebound, Clough. Lawyer from deep. It's 7. Kaufman-Wren hands to Smith. Benter, high pass, Kaufman-Wren fading away and hits nonetheless. Into the game for the first time.
But a delayed 3-on-2 here.
Numbers out, turn back. Jakari Harris.
Once again, looking for the post, but look where he catches it.
Kaufman-Wren, a little bit of a mismatch, takes Henderson to the box. Too easy. The offense from the Hurricanes early, Jim. They're playing well here. 1-point game with 6.5 to play before the intermission. Kaufman-Wren. Kaufman-Wren offers his body. They get it to Renew into the paint. Allen is open.
2 guards drifted back to half court on that shot, not allowing Miami to get the transition.
Washington beating. On the spot, Jim.
That's all right, I don't mind.
Washington against Lawyer on a switch. Washington's going to pull and buries it.
By Purdue.
I'll tell you what, it was worth that. Getting a 3-point.
Yeah, exactly.
Cox going to fire deep in the corner. Big answer from Purdue.
Catch that stride to shoot it.
Final 60 seconds of the half. 6 to shoot. They poke it away. Cox going to pull from deep. Splash!
Started shooting it up from like the chest high. They can get much more range on it.
Kaufman-Wren, Cox. Not done yet.
Somebody's got a hot hand. He doesn't want this half to end, I can tell you that much.
Donaldson somehow gets it to drop.
Wren's going to be featured offensively. You know Miami has to go back to Renew. Only 2 for 8 in that first half.
Lawyer doesn't need much space. Two teams are going to be moving on to the Sweet 16.
You see that show by Renew to stop that jumper by Lawyer.
Smith, little short roll. Look at Kaufman-Wren. Missed it. Clough is there.
Especially if he's running around trying to get back into this game.
Kaufman-Wren, Washington coming to help. Harris from deep.
No, he didn't get it stripped.
Renew too much. Washington sneaks in.
There's a good pass.
Donaldson is a 3-time for a jump. Yes!
That was a
9th Purdue turnover, matches their season average. Smart pass. Henderson turned back. Excellent recovery. Donaldson's going to pull. Fight for it.
So you got to help him out. There you go.
Homer Myers checked in. That's Lawyer.
Pick you apart when Lawyer's wide open, going 1 against 2 in the press. You got to make an adjustment there.
Henderson just way too much strength. Matt Painter screaming for a travel. Allen on underneath. Smart pass to Henderson. Here he comes down the paint. Second defender, Kaufman right. Masterful fake, and he's headed to the free throw line. Back out to Smith, 6 to shoot. Smith sealed off Henderson, well played. Clough underneath. Clough, just brilliant. Big possession right here for the Hurricanes. Allen looking for some daylight. Poked away. It was Lawyer.
Give it to Smith.
Smith all by himself. Big sequence for the Bullets. Renewed jab steps for the shoot. Donaldson. Monster stick back. As we cross the 4-minute mark now left in regulation.
That slip cut. He doesn't go to the basket with it though.
Kaufman, Wren, the leader. Got it.
And a little bit of a delay pick and roll type pop there for Kaufman, Wren.
Your right arm came up. New going glass. Good pass, pick and roll. Kaufman, Wren, a spin, missed it short. Donaldson on the push.
We have to go all the way down here with this one.
Henderson, Washington streaking in on the trail. For Purdue, 15 of 16. 8-point lead. Here comes Renew inside. Smith looking for some daylight. Trey Kaufman, Renew got a fingertip on it. As Miami dials up its defense. Boy, Washington may have gotten away with steps.
Yeah, Matt Painter thought it was a walk also.
Donaldson spins, walking a tight
nice
rope.
Catch.
Uday, no. Washington lays it in. And here comes Miami.
They'll let them catch it going towards the corner. It's that next move that's important.
All the focus on Smith. Donaldson quickly goes for the reach. Thing on their mind is can they get the win.
If there's a lane to the basket, why not?
Donaldson, no. Uday. Extra possession, 43 seconds. Washington. They come up empty. Kaufman, Wren to Smith. A couple of years ago, that run to the Final Four. What kind of script is this team going to write? Up 8.
Need the quick hitters here, obviously.
Donaldson will elevate way too much. Harris tracks it down. And now full desperation mode for Miami.
That's even a better guy to get the ball to right there with Lawyer. They're going to foul. Yep, there we go.
Donaldson's going to take it. And the shot. Final 10 seconds. Matt Painter's going to get his 500th career win in style. Final seconds, and it is over. The Boilermakers marching on to San Jose in the Sweet 16.